Hello learners, this is Habiba with Excel with me. If you like the video, please do like, share, subscribe and comment below. Let's start today's class, that is Pedagogy of Social Sciences, and the topic School Curriculum and Resources in Social Sciences with the subtopic Teacher as Curriculum Developer. In the previous class, we understood about how the teacher was in curriculum development earlier and now, and what is the role of the teacher as curriculum developer, localization of the knowledge and the place for the localization of the resources. Now let's understand when is the curriculum content of social relevance. Introduction. Social studies is the integrated study of the social sciences and humanities to promote civic competence. Within the school program, social studies provides coordinated systematic study drawing upon such disciplines as anthropology, archaeology, economics, geography, history, law, philosophy, political science, psychology, religion and sociology, as well as appropriate content from the humanities, mathematics and natural science in general. So social studies is integrated study. Now it used to be called as social sciences because they are incorporated with different school disciplines. Few disciplines are only taken in schools which are relevant, such as history, geography, political science, economics, etc. So the primary purpose of social studies is to help young people develop the ability to make informed and reasoned decisions for the public good as citizens of a culturally diverse democratic society in an interdependent world. The world is interdependent. Now the primary source of this social science or social studies is to help the young people, because they are the future citizens of the country. They should understand, they should be informed, and reasoned decisions should be taken as for the public good as citizens who are culturally diverse, especially our country, India. So the No Child Left Behind NCLB legislation implemented in 2002 describes the social studies disciplines of civics or government, economics, geography and history as core academic subjects and requires teachers of these subjects to meet their state's definition of a highly qualified teacher. So the No Child Left Behind legislation was implemented in 2002, which has given civics and economics, geography, these are all as core academic subjects. Earlier they were not given that importance, but later they are given importance. The National Council for the Social Studies reaffirms that an excellent education in social studies is essential to civic competence and the maintenance and enhancement of a free and democratic society. So the National Council for Social Studies, what they have given, excellent education in social studies is essential for civic competence, because they have to lead the they have to face the real life situations. If already they have the civic knowledge, they will be able to adjust in the real world. Social studies teaching and learning are powerful when they are meaningful, integrative, value based, challenging and active. Obviously these are all very important. Let's discuss one by one here. Meaningful. The social studies program should relate to the age, maturity and concerns of students, help students connect the content to their lives. The social studies subject should provide students with a social studies experience at all grade levels, that is KG to 12th class. In grades K to 5, every student should receive instruction in social studies every school day, and in grades 6-8 either every school day or the equivalent thereof. At the high school level, there should be a minimum of 3.5 credit hours for every student. Why? to teach these social or civic sense to the students. They should involve students in the formulation of goals, the selection of activities and instructional strategies, and the assessment of curricular outcomes. And also this is social studies teaching very important because they should be based on the developmental and psychological needs of the students, and also they should focus on the social world as it is, its flaws, its strengths, its dangers and its promise. And they should include the study not only of human achievements but also of human failures, so that they should not get stressed if they face the failures. Success and failure both are the two sides of one coin. We should accept both the things, not always the success. Failures also leads to success. And it should emphasize pervasive and enduring social issues and connect them to the lives of students. Obviously the social studies teaching, it will connect with the real life situations. Then they should demonstrate the relationships among local, regional, national and global issues. Social studies always gives the relationship among all these geographical conditions. They include analysis of and attempts to formulate potential resolutions of present and controversial global problems. Also, while teaching the social sciences, they should be able to analyze the things, what are the situations, what are the controversial global problems we are facing in this country. They should understand so that some solution in future they can find out. Then provide intensive, the social sciences provides intensive and recurring cross-cultural study of different groups also. And it offers opportunities for students to interact with members of other racial, ethnic and cultural groups. And also it provides opportunities for students to examine potential future conditions and problems. Then it provides a connection to the world of work through the exploration of careers and the application of essential social studies skills. If they understand these social skills in their lives, they will be able to lead to the success very easily. Now the second point is integrated. The social studies program should draw from currently valid knowledge representative of human experience, culture and beliefs in all areas of the social studies. Now, strategies of instruction and learning activities should rely on a broad range of learning resources. So, it all should be integrated. Integrate current valid social studies concepts, principles and theories in anthropology, archaeology, economics, geography, history, law, philosophy, political science, psychology, religion and sociology. They should integrate. We need not take only one specialized thing and teach them, but it should be integrated. They will be able to understand things easily. And the social science will develop proficiency in methods of inquiry and analyzing, organizing and using data, and also balance the immediate social environment of students and the larger social world, examining multiple viewpoints. School is a miniature society where the children will learn to mingle with all the people. They will be able to adjust in future in the real world situations. And they use a variety of primary and secondary sources that accommodate a wide range of reading abilities and interests of the students, and also promote critical, creative and ethical thinking on problems faced by citizens and leaders. And they use the expertise and experiences of a variety of community resource people and foster lifelong learning. This social science will give them the chance of understanding about lifelong learning. Third one, value based. The social studies program should consider the ethical dimensions of topics and address controversial issues while providing an arena for reflective development of concern for the common good and the application of democratic values. Then how the social sciences will help? help students understand the role that values play in decision making, which is very, very important for each and every individual's life, and give students the opportunity to think critically and make value based decisions, support different points of view, respect for well supported positions, and sensitivity to cultural similarities and differences, and then encourage students to develop a commitment to social responsibility, justice and action, and then encourage students to examine and evaluate policy and its implications, give students the opportunity to think critically and make value based decisions about related social issues. Now the fourth one is challenging. The social studies program should provide students with challenging content, activities and assessments. It will provide students with the opportunity to engage in reflective discussion as they listen carefully and respond thoughtfully to one another's idea. Then expose students to sources of information that include conflicting perspectives on controversial issues. Then provide students with the opportunity to formulate oral and written responses to content-based questions and issues. Then promote critical, creative and ethical thinking on problems faced by citizens and leaders. That is very important. Include in the evaluation process an assessment of progress not only in knowledge but also in skills and abilities, including thinking, valuing and social participation. Use evaluation data for planning curricular improvements and ensure challenging curriculum. Whatever data they will collect, they use to apply that in a challenging manner to improve their knowledge. Then lastly, the fifth one, active. The social studies program should engage the student directly and actively in the learning process. Obviously, it engages the students in actively manner. It provides a wide and rich range of learning activities. It offers students opportunities to formulate a hypothesis and test them by gathering and analyzing data. Then encourage students to be involved in service learning projects, social service things. They use to understand the values of human life. They will understand and they will experience different things through doing those learning projects. Then sufficiently varied and flexible to engage all types of learners. The social studies engages all types of learners without any much burden. And it includes activities that contribute to the students' perception of teachers as fellow inquirers. Teachers will become friends with the students. Then they will feel that they are the facilitator, not just strict instructors who are giving always the instructions to the students. Both of them together as a friend, philosopher and guide, they will work further. Create a climate that supports students' self-respect and respect for others also, which is very important characteristics of any human being. Then stimulate students to investigate and respond to the human condition in the contemporary world. Encourage students to participate in a variety of individual, small group and whole class activities. Utilize many kinds of workspace to facilitate variation in the size of groups. The use of several kinds of media, technology and a diversity of tasks. Encourage students to function as a learning community. So let's conclude this topic. Social studies education should receive vigorous support as a vital and responsible part of the school program. Appropriate instructional materials, time and physical facilities must be provided for social studies education so that students will be enhanced with proper knowledge. When they will enter into the real life situation, they will not feel any burden anymore. Teachers should participate in the active social studies curriculum committees with the decision making as well as advisory responsibilities. Teachers should participate regularly in activities that foster professional competence in social studies education, such as professional development, higher education, professional organization, community affairs, reading, study and travel and so on. So all together, the main aim of all this curriculum development process is for the betterment of the learner. learner centered everything. So we come to the end of this class. If you like the video, please do like, share, subscribe and comment below. Thanks for your attention and time. Happy learning.